In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few simple mods for the interior of your Tacoma. Stay tuned. If this is your first time meeting, my name is Kelly and I'd like to welcome you to Carcraft Auto Tech. Here I'll be sharing with you all things automotive from repair to performance, so stay tuned. So one of the very first things that every truck or every vehicle really in general should have is a set of rubber floor liners. So got WeatherTechs in here. I mean, they're great. I mean, obviously you can use the Husky liners. They're probably just as good. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. You know, they are what they are. They're both, you know, rubber mats that you know, are custom fit to your vehicle. You know, I think they're, you know, this is probably one of the most important things that you can do for your car or truck, obviously, is, you know, have a good set of liners. Yeah, muddy, rainy, especially you know, if you live in a rainy or muddy area, you're going off road. I mean, these are an absolute must. I mean, you're gonna definitely want to get one of these. So yeah, buy a set. Best thing you can do. So one of the things you're going to see quite commonly with a lot of these mats is the curling edges. So you can see there along, you know, there and there, the edges do curl. You know, I've heard them warrantying out some of them for you. If not, you can always heat them up a little bit with a bit of hot water or heat gun or blow dryer. You know, be sure not to melt them and just, you know, curl the edges back. You know, mine have been in there for a good while, almost 4 years. You know, they've served really well. And really not that much curling really, but you know, maybe we can work on that and get them the edges out a little bit. So one of the next things you can do is your interior lights. You know, from the factory they come with the really yellow bulbs, not very bright. You can get these LED ones here. Pick these up here from Tacoma Beast, and you know, they sent them out. It's a pack of 3. Basically the 2 center lights and the main dome light. So yeah, let's get those installed. So basically what I've got here is 2 replacements for the 194 bulbs and the center dome light here for the I guess a festoon bulb or whatever you call those, or a tube bulb. So yeah, let's go get those installed. So it's pretty straightforward. I got a little snap-on screwdriver here. You're just going to want to poke in behind here and just pop those down. As you can see, well, it's not really zooming in here. It's got these little clips and tabs. Make sure you don't break those off. And the hard part here is getting the bulb out. Alright, so we've got this little cover off here. These bulbs are in here pretty tight. They can end up by being a pain in the butt. You can try and squeeze them with your finger here, but yeah, that usually doesn't really work. They're too tight, so it's got a pair of pliers here. You gotta ever so gently try to grab the bulb, obviously without, you know, breaking it. You're gonna end up by making things worse. And we can pull that out. We can grab the LED bulb in there, and let's try and get it in the right spot. There we go, installed. And we'll go ahead and put the cover on, minding the get the cover on, minding where the little tabs are. There we go. So there's the first one in. You can, hopefully it shows up on camera. I mean, it's definitely way whiter and hopefully brighter. Obviously in the nighttime it'll probably make more of a difference. So let's go ahead and let's get this one. Actually there, maybe you can see that, definitely here you can see the color tone difference. You know, very yellow, obviously very, you know, nice and white, and you know, yellow. So let's get those switched out. Alright, so there we have it. We got both of those lights installed. You know, probably not picking up too much on the camera exactly how bright they are. You know, it's still light out, but yeah, we got the 2 center ones. So let's go ahead and let's get the center dome. You can see the, you know, from there, just the yellow, just huge color difference. Alright, so hopefully you can still hear me. We're going to try and do this map light. Shouldn't be a big deal. I don't even know where the clip is. Yeah, right here on the side. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a light little pry. Make sure we don't break the tabs off of here. Luckily it's got that one on there. It's still on, but whatever. Let's quickly pull the bulb out. Nice and hot. All right, so we got that in. Let's get this cover plate back on. Push that, make sure she's all in there, on and off. It's in all the way around. Yep. Oops. All right, there we go. Map light. So for me, the motivation behind wanting to do a few interior mods is basically this summer I want to start taking my truck and doing some some exploring, some back roads adventuring with my son. He's going to be closing in on 4 this summer, and he's starting to figure out the world and start to exploring. He's not a baby anymore, and I really want to take him out into the woods, camping, fishing, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I want to mod out my interior of my truck, obviously, and the outside, and kind of get that going a little bit bigger and better for the summer, and just be well prepared with everything. So yeah, that's my motivation. So next going to be setting up is the back storage behind the seat. So I ended up by getting one of these storage units here with all the pockets and the hooks. We have this kit here. I'm probably going to outfit this one here with probably some tools and whatnot in this guy. And then we got we got the medical pouch. I'm going to fill that out with obviously some medical supplies. Leading into that, I actually do have a couple expired EpiPens. You definitely wouldn't mind keeping one of these handy. You never know. I mean, obviously if you need it, you need it, but if someone else needs it and doesn't have it and you need this, here, you could save someone's life with this. CPR mask, or a PAM as they call it, I believe. It's a protective airway mask. Yeah, is definitely super important to have. If you have to happen to give someone CPR, I mean, it protects you, obviously, because you don't have to go mouth to mouth, and you do get a better air to them using one of these properly if you've been trained with it. Then I have a few other things. We got some hooks and rings to set this all up. I got a trail saw just for small brush. And I ended up by picking up just one of these, small axes. Sort of going to get that set up. I plan on building up the kit and, doing that a little bit more. And that's the point of this video. We're just sort of going to, document exactly how we go about it and what I'm going to be doing. So, all right. So let's go ahead and start getting this installed. So this one here is made by One Tigress. It says. It seems like a pretty good durable unit. Seems pretty thick, pretty tough. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that installed. So looks like we are just going to go ahead and wrap this around there. You can obviously set the length how you want it, and then the 2 straps go around the back. So I'll just kind of reach around and grab those. So anyways, that was pretty simple. Obviously I just kind of lifted this up, and maybe I'll put my headrest back down. I don't need it too high, I'm not that tall. And you can kind of hide the strap, and it's there. Wrap that around. Seems pretty snug, pretty firm, and we can go ahead and start building this out how we want to have it set up. So yeah, let's just let's do that next. So one of the interesting things that I noticed here is obviously the strap comes around. I'm assuming I'm installing this correctly. You can obviously see it, but I was like, whoa, that can't be all that comfortable. But to tell you honest truth, I guess because your kind of butt sort of goes like this, for me anyways, I can't feel that at all. So I guess that's a good thing, and yeah, I'm just gonna rock it like that. Maybe I'll double check online to make sure that I'm doing this correctly, but it seems good to me. I don't notice it. I can't feel it, even though you can see it there. I definitely don't feel it. So this is that Barbarian's bag. It's got all Velcro on the outside. It's got all the straps I've already taken off. It's got a handful of these straps here on the outside, and then it zips open. And it's got another compartment here, tie, a bunch of little storage things. So I'm going to probably outfit this with a few little knickknacks and tools and whatnot. But yeah, let's get this thing installed here. So next we got this, basically this little medical bag here. Same thing, I mean, it comes with a bunch of straps. This guy's Velcroed on, so you can actually take this part right off. Strap it in and you can just pull it off. Yeah, and it, same thing, it's got another, let's see, where is it? How does this open? Oh yeah, that Velcro guy there. And then it's zipped all the way around. Let's see, where's the zipper? There it is. And zipped all the way around, and we can put some supplies in here. And yeah, a few extra things. So we'll get that thing all kitted out as well. And hopefully we never need it. So one of the things that you know, I've kind of committed to, obviously, is, you know, a car seat, having my little boy. So unfortunately I lose out on the 60-40 split storage. I do have a few things under there that I, you know, rarely use, obviously, because I would have to pull the seat out to get to it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's, you know, part of having a child. But so I have him in here. I got a little kit for him, just some extras, clothes and that kind of stuff. And then you know, I got some wipes in there. Usually I have a little jump bag for him, obviously, for, you know, snacks and treat and clothes, toys, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So far on this side, on my rear storage behind my driver's seat, you know, I got some larger tie-down straps for the back. You know, I got a pair of those and just some extra blankets, or sorry, extra towels. You know, I'll probably kit that out with a couple more things in there over time. So under my rear storage compartment, I have some light rope, another smaller tie-down strap, fire extinguisher. I already have a small first aid kit, but I want to build that out to, you know, a little bit better, just in case. You never know what's going to happen. And then just a couple plastic bags. So yeah, pretty simple stuff, but you know, trying to keep it as handy as possible. You know, the rear door, I got a lot of nitrile gloves. You know, being a technician, I don't know, I'm always you know, grabbing on some kind of parts or something like that. And some doggy bags and small rag. Well, it's not exactly interior, but we're gonna hit up the Tacoma Beast license plate frame. So we'll show them some love, since they got some cool parts and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, let's just quickly jump on this license plate frame. Well, there you have it, freshly installed. Beautiful British Columbia, Canadian. What do you do? I'm sorry. So let me know what you think I should do next. So essentially, I'm gonna get those kits. I'm gonna get them filled out. You know, put some supplies in there. Maybe grab a few other things. You know, so those are the beginnings of my interior modifications. Let me know, like I said, let me know what you think I should do next. You know, obviously there's you know, endless amounts of things that you can do to the interiors, and buy, you know, different things. You know, I want to get my kit built out. So you know, if you like this video, you found any of it, you know, interesting or useful in any way, you know, at this point, you know, I'd love to ask you to, you know, maybe like, hit the notifications, you know, subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of interesting and new content coming out planned. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks a lot for hanging out.